How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today, I'm going to talk about the best cashback credit cards to use for the year 2017. You may not have every single one, so I'm going to show you different ways to get the most cashback if you're not able to get a certain card. Now, these cashback credit cards, they're kind of complicated to use because sometimes they have categories, sometimes they have different percentage in every single category. There's no way you can remember all of them if you have a handful of them in your wallet at all times. So it ends up being that you need to record all of this in your cell phone in a notepad somewhere, or you need to write a little cheat sheet. Now, I used to write all these little cheat sheets by hand because I didn't want to type them in, but eventually, yes, look at this. I actually typed everything in. Here's Q4, Q1, Q2. This is great in that I don't have to type in the stuff that recurs. I just have to modify a little bit every single time. I'll print it out and then I can stick this in my wallet. It's not really going to be this big by the time I put it in my wallet because I'm going to shrink it down, cut it out, and then stick it in my wallet. So let's just take a look at all the cash back you can get at the best credit cards that I have. First of all, I have two special cards here that you may not have, the Sears and the Barclay Cash Forward card. The Sears one allowed me to get gas, groceries, and restaurant for 10% cash back only in Q4, so all the way to up until December 31st, 2016. That's really good already because 10% is way more than these 5% things that you get over here. Now, coming up in Q1, I'm going to be using the Barclay Cash Forward card, which you get a $200 bonus off of $500 spend, but I'm going to use it as a cashback card, pretending that the cashback I get is actually a percentage. So I'm going to have 40% cash back on anything on $500 spending. So that's what I'm going to do with this special card. I'm going to use it in probably January and February, and maybe I might probably exceed the $500 already, or might go much sooner than that. So if you don't have one of these cards to spend anything on and get 40%, you may have to go, okay, what are the best categories for gas, groceries, and restaurants? Well, the gas one, you can see here, Freedom has Q1 on gas, local, commuter. I don't really care about that one. Discover also has gas, so you can use either one for gas. Groceries, there's nothing really that can allow you to get a good percentage because you can go, if you have a SallieMae, you can get 5% off of gas and groceries, but that's going to end somewhere over here. March 1st is ending. So after March 1st, you're going to have to find an alternative for gas and groceries. Gas, you can put it in Freedom or Discover. Groceries, you can go all the way over here to Amex Blue Cash every day, and you'll still get 3%. So you're left wondering what you should use for restaurants, and you can use the Chase Ink card, and you get 3% on that one. And then you get a whole bunch of 3% like office, supply, hardware store, home improvement on 3% on that card as well. Now, I've set the USBank Cash Plus card always to department store and fast food, and restaurant is 2%, which I don't really use. So if I go to department store or fast food, I would pull out the USBank Cash card. This is just any categories that's, not overlapping with the other ones I have. Anything that falls off these categories would go into 2%, maybe like go-karting or like trash bill, things like that. Anything that doesn't go into other categories. And then you have all these extra ones that you may replace once in a while. If you're going to Target, use your Target card for 5%. Bank of America Better Balance, if you just use it once every month, you get $30 credit per quarter. So that's pretty good to have. Capital One has no foreign transaction fee, which means I'll take this to travel internationally, and then I won't have to pay foreign transaction fee, which is a really good deal because the foreign transaction fee adds up very quickly. And then you might wonder, okay, what do you spend on travel? I have this Citi Thank You Premier card, which costs $95 annual fee, so I'm not going to keep this for much longer. I think it expires sometime in July or August or something like that. But basically, if you ever get travel, airline tickets, hotel, car rentals, then you get 3%, which is pretty good. On top of that, you'll see these random ones laying around here. You got gas and groceries, 2% at the USBank Perks Plus, which is not very good, so I don't use that very much. I have a Walmart card where you get 3% off Walmart.com. I don't shop at Walmart.com too much. And 1% on Walmart, well, you really should be using the CitiDouble for 2% at Walmart, because then that'll be better than the 1%. Amazon, you get 3%. Well, you don't really need the Amazon 3% if you have 5% groceries, because you can buy gift cards, Amazon gift cards at the grocery store, and then you get 5% instead of 3%. And you no longer have 5% groceries. You fall off the edge here. Let's say you no longer have this 40% special 90-day bonus thing. You fall off the edge here. You don't have anything else to use for groceries. Then you have to use this Amex Blue Cash Everyday Card, groceries 3%. Then it does not make sense to go and buy gift cards because that'll take too much effort. Then you should just use your Amazon 3% card for your 3%. Then you have to do less work, and also have a Banana Republic card over there. Going forward into Q2 of 2017, you see it goes back to grocery stores, you get 5%. So as soon as this happens, you can go back to buying your Amazon gift cards and get 5% cash back, and instead of getting 3% at Amazon. There's also the Discover It category over here in Q2 that we don't know what it is yet. But we have 3 months to go through Q1 first and spend this cash back before we need to worry about Q2. I know this is kind of complicated, so you really need a cheat sheet to help you figure out which cards to use, just in case you get a little bit confused. I've copied this spreadsheet and put it in the video description down below. You can just copy this and paste it in an Excel spreadsheet, and you'll get most of the information here. Then you can delete the lines of cards that you don't have, and then you can use that. Print that out, shrink it down a little bit and then print it out, and then you can put it in your wallet. You can make it a little bit more durable by just covering it with tape on both sides and then just cutting it. Then you can have like a little layer of plastic over it, and then it won't get wet and kind of smudge or anything like that. I hope this helps shed some light on how to get the best cash back with all this complexities going on. Don't forget to give me a like on this video, and let me know if you're going to use a copy of what I put down in the video description down below. And don't forget to subscribe over here. Thanks for watching.